been here about 5 years now, and you know, we've decided to make some changes in here. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through and show you what's going on and some of the changes that are taking place over the next 8 days, hopefully. So one of the first things we're going to do is rip out this entire seated bench here. We're going to demolition this entire stage. This whole bar is going to get torn out, and we're going to move it over against that brick wall. This was the original thing that we were going to do. We're going to tear out this kitchen. We're going to stainless steel the wall, this whole kitchen, wall to wall. You're going to have a big cook line against this wall. We're also going to eliminate all these knee walls that you see here. Am I excited? Hell yeah, I'm excited. You know, am I a bit nervous about the whole schedule? You betcha. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We love it. That's how I operate. You know what I mean? Just boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Stainless. If there's time and these guys are still going, oh, give them some more sledgehammers and let them go for round 2, which would be this whole banquette. As you guys see, this whole kitchen is pretty much torn apart. So now what they got to do is take this wall that you see here, they're going to create a new wall, and up to like 8 or 9 feet will all get stainless steel on it.
If you have a free minute, your children would love to hug and kiss you when they're in the parking lot.
Okay, I have a minute for that. Welcome back. Operation Demolition and Rebuild. You know, these guys are up here finishing up the sheetrock up on this wall. That was our objective for yesterday, to finish this thing. The sound booth is now being made in the front of the house. There's a temporary stage that's being built right now. It's funny because people are stopping in like by the minute. You guys still having that show? You guys still having that show? I was like, yeah, we're having it. And they can't believe it. Just like, half of the place is like upside down right now. So showtime is in 10 hours, and we're just gonna keep wailing on it until we make this thing happen, you know? Good job, B! We ended up having an awesome party last night. This place was jammed. Felt like because this place is transforming, there was kind of like that energy in the air of transformation. You know, everybody was here and you're feeling it. So it was just a great vibe in here last night. Yeah. There we go. Bar colors. So our goals and objectives is to try to maybe frame the stage. If we get that, we'll be ahead of the game. And the biggest push of the whole day is this bar. This bar has got to get framed up. The forms have got to be built, and the whole thing has to be stabilized and, you know, with rebar and everything like that, so it's fully ready to pour. This is gonna be sick. This whole thing is 19, right? Okay, hey, bring another bucket behind them. 1, 2, 3. Take some and put it like right up against the edge. Like literally, dog. like this. So tomorrow's polishing, grinding, tear the forms off, finish the ventilation system. Gas guys finish their run. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I've been building restaurants for 15, 20 years now. You know, I've muscled, you know, this restaurant, I was here 124 straight days, no less than 15 hours a day. There's always been this mentality that it's up to me, it's up to me, it's up to me, and you know, I sometimes would hesitate to ask people because, you know, I just wasn't sure if they'd come through for me and I might be disappointed, so I just tend to take it all on myself, you know, and that paradigm has shifted for me over the past few years, and you know, I do lead from my heart mostly. You know, I'm not the militant type of leader. I really try to be open and listen to people. You know, it's their restaurant too. You know, it really is. And it comes down to it. They work here. They live here, basically. You know, and they spend many hours here. And so, to really get behind it and get involved in helping out and making this transformation, I think that's a good thing. You know, we have 2 more days to go. We're opening up Friday evening. You know, it's gonna be a big push tomorrow and Friday during the day to really get this place open. So here we are, day 7, and we're still plugging away. You know, I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, because in this type of project, sometimes, you know, anything could go haywire or wrong at the last minute. Everything's still trash, but we're getting there. Holy sh**. It's falling, that's what it is, man. This glue ain't sticking, it's a nightmare. And here's the bar. It's poured, it's beautiful. I mean, if you get a nice shot, tonight we're gonna sleep here. We're gonna crash out here all night. I was here till 4 in the morning last night. You know, I think by the time Inspector Deck comes, I'm gonna be at the bar, like, you know, like crashed out and I don't know, man. It's gonna be tired. I'm definitely gonna be leaning on this thing, you know. I'm gonna be exhausted. So you know what I mean? It'd be like boom, boom, that wall. I'm feeling a bit ragged, for sure. This is my 34th straight hour of working right now. What's the name of your company again? Just kidding. Officially, we're trying to open by tomorrow night, and there's still a lot of work to do. We got to face this bar, so that's got to happen. The floors that we poured last night have to be colored and sealed. The sound booth still needs power. Everything needs to be just clean. Like, generally, all the equipment has to get put away. These lights that were at the bar, they got to be hung above this new bar. The receptacles in the kitchen, so all the refrigeration has to be still hooked up. We're close, man, we're close. Like right now, my goal is I want to be like, have this floor empty, clean, and waxed by 2, and have a full 3 hours to set this dining room.
Which one is either the gas valve or
We are scheduled to open up tonight, and we just had, you know, the gas guys installed all new gas valves. A couple pieces of equipment aren't working, so we're trying and hoping to make something, a miracle happen for 5 o'clock tonight. I know, be patient. Let's see what we can do. If it's gonna end up being a show, we won't do it. I'm totally open to doing that, but am I gonna push to try to make it happen?
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not saying
Right.
I'm saying we're gonna do our absolute best, but there's a lot of shit we're working against.
Right. And I hear you, but that's why we just keep moving, and then I am open to just not opening the doors if that's what it takes.
Okay.
Just know that.
Okay.
I've had, 4 hours of sleep in 3 days now. So I'm running ragged right now, yeah. It's been a ride for sure, you know?
All right, listen, everyone is saying that tonight they think it's a must to to open it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Executive call tomorrow. Let's all relax, get the place fully dialed, breathe. So we're good, all right? We'll get this place all dialed tonight. Hey, I think we got a customer. We got a first customer. We finally opened our door. And as you can see here, we got our first customer having his drink. We got first table over there. So here's our brand new kitchen. This is like Wolfgang Puck stuff. Maybe not quite to that level, but it's close. It's beautiful. We have all, like I said in the beginning, full stainless steel walls, full cook line, maple top tables, heat lamps across the whole thing. I don't know, I couldn't be any happier with the progress that we made over the last 10 days, and I just can't be thankful enough to see these guys really, buy into the whole project and really take it to heart and get the work done. So we did it. We're done. Amazing. Inspect the Deck opened the shop 5 years ago. Now here we are 5 years later. We're reopening the restaurant and he's playing the first night of that, and that was totally unplanned. So it's funny how things just come to full circle.
Way before the breakfast was finished, he broke fast up a sweater, hopeless storm the weather. Forecast was a never ever in a dark cloud. And never rock it out, then I'ma make y'all proud. I'm gonna make my non-believers believers now. We're kicking rock